Todd Boogs, how many people were bought and paid for by these murderers? Why is this town scared? So much to unpack in this town. Todd Boogs, I am asking that question. I don't have independent knowledge of that, but it seemed from some of the things I've been reading that people in this town are terrified of these people. Michelle Burns, QQQ, is it unusual that they are confessing? Yes and no, Michelle. Sometimes people that do horrific things have a need to confess, believe it or not, and they don't think of the ramifications. Once they meet their attorneys and their attorney tells them how stupid it was that you confessed, then they'll try to recant their confession, and their attorneys will try to have the confession found, not done properly, that she was threatened, that they weren't read Miranda, whatever reason, they'll try to have it squashed. But I think that the Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation has done an extremely competent job so far. So I don't think that these confessions are going to get thrown out. The love of God. Sergeant Bill and Professor Mike, is it possible Cora's husband is holding against her complainant witness speaking up to law enforcement? You're talking about the Twomblys. Well, that's the 16-year-old daughter. They'll never have any control over that 16-year-old daughter again. When someone is a witness, the police aren't stupid. They know that down the road, the witness can recant, can change their whole story. So it is the statement and the evidence is taken in great detail. And a witness like the complainant witness who she's referred to, the 16-year-old daughter of Cora Twombly, I would get that on video. I would absolutely get it 100% and go over each piece of evidence with her on video and also memorialize it by, I shouldn't say typewriter, that's back in my day, but on the computer, have it typed out, of course, and have all of the evidence and all the things she said recorded so that down the road, if someone tries to get to her, she can't recant her statement. Mike.
Yeah, Billy, that's a great thing to do because we know, and anytime you get sort of like, especially in domestic violence, sadly, people start pressuring the victim to try to drop the charges because maybe the marriage, the families, the breadwinner now is being arrested, that sort of thing. Why would you break up the family? And they'll deny making 911 phone calls. They'll deny making complaints. I've had it happen to me several times as an arresting officer. And, you just shake your head because you're trying your hardest to help a victim of a crime, but yet for emotional reasons and maybe for monetary reasons, a lot of pressure from family and friends, they go back and they renounce their statements. But as any attorney, district attorney will tell you, you have their 911 calls, you have, a statement to the police, especially if it's, as Billy said, it is, taped, videotaped, and it's a signed statement. It's great detail. They could always go back and say, no, I was wrong, that sort of thing. But the truth is that everyone in the courtroom, everyone down the line in the future is going to know that they're only saying that because they were under a lot of pressure from someone. And so those statements can absolutely be admissible in court, no matter what that person says on down the line. So you won't lose that, that statement from the complaining witness if for any reason she feels pressure from family members to recant her testimony, her statements to the police. You won't ever lose that. I imagine the OSBI, I imagine they got their act together and they did it, exactly the right way. And so that's good. That's probably the good news about this case.
100%. Sharon Reynolds, sorry, I'm having to say goodnight. It's 3 a.m. in the morning in London. Goodbye. Take care, everyone. Have a great show. Sorry I can't stay till the end. Well, Sharon, thank you for staying as long as you did. 3 a.m. in the morning. That's admirable to stay with us as long as you did.